Thanks everyone for joining the session. Welcome to the network automation demo. Okay, so 2026 and today is July 16th. And now the future of network engineering is automation. Okay, so whatever you are doing regularly, like iOS upgrades or configurations, VLAN configurations and BGP configurations, troubleshooting, each and everything has been done by automation. So how important it is for smaller and medium organizations, they don't go with automation, but bigger organizations like cloud companies, like service provider companies, they're having thousands of devices. Wherever you see thousands of networking devices, servers, right, they use automation. Automation is very important for product based companies. If you want to get a job in Amazon, learn this. If you have the skills, yes, you will get. In Oracle, Meta, Google, wherever you go, this is a high-end role now in networking. You will get a huge packages. Okay. For network automation engineer, at least minimum if you have 5 years of experience in networking. So currently you may have a networking experience, right? You can convert that as a network automation because we are giving everything here from scratch to advance. And now, freshers. For freshers, if you have this advanced skill set, right, with you, this is too much of advance for your profile if you're a fresher. And you will get a very good companies with good packages. Okay. So this is a next generation of all network engineers should learn network automation. I'm going to show you the proof. Okay. So what network automation engineer will do? First of all, what exactly he will do to become a network automation, what skills you have to learn. I will explain it. First, understand roles and responsibility of network automation engineer. Suppose if you are working in a Infosys, sorry, what is that? Oracle or Google or Amazon data center, they have hundreds of thousands of networking devices. Okay. Suppose if you want to do iOS upgrade, how much time it will take for upgrade? You need to copy the image to your device, you need to execute commands. Before that, you need to do pre-checks, upgrade and post checks. And minimum 3 hours it will take. 2 hours to 3 hours of maintenance window you need for one device upgrade. Imagine in your data center, you have a thousands of devices. If you want to upgrade thousands of devices, right? Single day you cannot do it. It will take months and years. Okay. For one device, it will take 3 hours of time. How many devices you can upgrade per day? 24 hours you can upgrade maximum. How many? You can upgrade maximum like eight devices. One engineer, eight devices. So if you hire 10 engineers, 10 engineers can upgrade up to 80. Okay. So one day 10 engineers can upgrade up to 80. But what automation will do? Automation can quickly upgrade. So one engineer can only upgrade on one device, right? Generally. So it will take a lot of time if you go to manually. The time is very powerful asset. After that, we are humans, we do mistakes, right? There's a lot of mistakes we do. Okay. We cannot verify properly also. Sometimes we do mistakes. So to avoid the mistakes as well as for accurate troubleshooting or upgrade activities, we use automation. With automation, right, one script can execute 1,000 iOS upgrade in a single instance. You can upgrade 1,000 devices within 1 hour. That is the power of network automation. Okay. So you can save lot of time, lot of administrative work. So this much of advantage it is. This kind of advantage you have in our network automation. Not only for iOS upgrade, any troubleshooting, right? For any link down, right? You need to log in the device, check execute the show commands, and see whether the link status up or not. You don't need to do it. You will take it 5 to 10 minutes. But if you run the script, accurate it will check it. It will also start performing troubleshooting also. Okay. Simply, whatever the roles and responsibility of network engineer currently is doing, everything can be automated. Okay. So device configuration, deployment, configuration of protocols such as IP addresses, VLANs, routing protocols, MPLS, ACLs. Okay. And as per the design, you have LLD, that thing. And iOS upgrade activities, monitoring. Okay. For monitoring, right? If you want to if you want to monitor the devices, you need to configure it. So for that also, we can do automation, and as well as config backup. Every day you have to take configuration backup in case if any device fails, the backup config we can push after replacing the device. Okay, so taking a backup of configuration automatically, how it happens? By script. So that's why earlier the software engineers are learning these concepts and they're doing automation. Now network engineers has to do. Network engineers need to learn some basic programming and they has to understand the CI/CD pipelines and do that. Okay, so I hate coding actually, so that's why I came into this networking domain. But after joining in Amazon, they started telling learn Python. Automation is very much required here. I started learning Python, but at that time I didn't find any difficulties. Python is easy to learn. Okay, it's straightforward. Okay, and we use libraries called Netmiko, Paramiko, Napalm, and as well as for bigger devices. I told you right, for 1,000 devices you can do upgrade for within 1 hour. So we use Ansible for a bigger organization, and APIs. APIs are very important. Okay, because you if you create any script, the script executing over CLI. Okay, backend there is a lot of APIs, and you can also create a workflow. Suppose iOS upgrade is there, you can create a template, a workflow. So when I was working in Amazon, right, we created a workflow. What we need to do? Open that application, just give device host name and device IP address, and just give device host name correctly. That's it. The site and device host name. That's it. Give these details accurately and click on run. The workflow will run at the backend. Backend automatically it will start fetching the information, upgrading the things. How it is happening? They're using APIs. Okay, Jinja templates, XML files. It's like a software engineer role only. But software engineers, what they do, they learn the programming languages, and whatever they want to develop, they will develop it based on the user requirement. They only know programming language, they don't know any concept. Based on the customer concept, they will build the applications. For network engineers, you know the concept, especially networking concept. You know what you need to automate. You are the network engineer. You know what exactly you're doing, what is your roles and responsibilities. Everything is automation, no manual work. So you know the concept. What you need to do, just learn the programming and basic things and do it. Okay? It will be a good asset for you. Very good asset for you. If you want to be in a good position and your job should be secure, right, for a longer time with high packages, this is what you have to learn. Okay, I have been there, I have experienced it, that's why I'm telling you. When I was in Amazon, there were a lot of layoffs, but my job was secure because I have a very good skill with automation. In Oracle also, you see, right, thousands of layoffs in Oracle as well. Me and my team is safe because we are working in a high-end environment where we create scripts. Who will create scripts? We created. So is there any danger for network engineer roles? No. So networking is a ocean. Okay, networking is a ocean. Networking domain is a ocean. For enterprise architectures and small scale organizations, they use manual engineers only, manual work. However, now half of the companies or big companies or product based companies, you also have a dream, right? You also want to get a job in Facebook, Meta, and Nvidia, Amazon, Oracle, like this, right? You also want to get a job in a bigger companies, right? With a good packages. So if you want to go there, this is the platform. You have this, you should have these skills. Okay. Yeah. So, and also in big companies, when you replace any device, if any device fail, after replacing the device comes with a different operating system. Your organization is running another operating system. You need to upgrade and apply a config backup, right? So, but here, once you replace the device with a new device, just you connect the uplink cable. That's it. There is a concept called zero touch provisioning. This zero touch provisioning, everything will take care. So field engineer just install the device in rack, connects the uplink cable. That's it. Through DHCP, they will get IP address, and backend there is a script automatically to learn. The script can fetch configuration as per the device host name, and everything it will be fetch from the JTP server, and device will come online automatically. You don't need to do anything. Hell lot of manual work is reduced, and there is no errors. This is how companies are surviving, and they are giving 24 into 7 internet services. And in data centers, Arista device is using very much. In data center architecture, Arista devices are using. Why? Because Arista supports great automation. Arista supports automation very well, actually. That's why everyone using Arista devices in data center. Also, they're reliable, they're cost effective also. So Cisco and Arista CLIs both are same. If you know Cisco, you can do Arista. It means if you learn Cisco and Juniper, the combination of Cisco and Juniper is Arista. The combination of Cisco and Juniper is Arista. The commands is same. If you want to check the interface details, right, show IP interface description. It's same commands. Okay. So you have to explore Arista vendor. That's it. Okay. So wherever you go, in Oracle, we use all Arista devices. Total Arista devices. For ChatGPT OpenAI, right? We use Arista devices for, at networking side. And top of rack devices, we use Juniper and Cisco for some of the racks, commercial purpose. So when I was in Amazon, they also use Cisco Arista only. Okay. Yeah. So data center switches we have, Arista is using everywhere. Okay. So so try to explore 6500 series of Arista devices, and I will teach you this thing in our network automation training. Just I'm telling you the importance. Okay. So now the proof I'm going to show you now is, look at this. So open any LinkedIn platform and now try to apply a job. So search for a job like network. So for software engineers, right, they have a subject called software development engineer. Software development engineer, they develop the softwares, but we have a role called network development engineer, network reliable engineer, network site reliability engineer. All these network developers, all roles are related to network automation. So look at this. Okay, show all the roles. So I'm opening some of the roles in Oracle and Amazon. You see NDE. So after that, let's check about Google as well. Okay, here first of all, let's see here. You see, right, in Amazon, it's a network development engineer role. If you check here, look at this, what they are asking the skills. So they are asking networking stuff and some cloud and Python. Look at this, Python. Okay, so you see here, this is cloud services, that is okay, basic services. Now you see corporate network automation. This network automation consists of, in Amazon we use napalm. See, this so we use Python. Okay, shell scripting is common, you can use it, but Python is used to create a functions and call that function in a script. Okay, just I'm telling you Python and CI/CD pipelines. I'm sharing my screen already. Please drop and join again. Okay, maybe some glitch. I already shared my screen. Hope everyone seeing my screen, right?
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. You see, this is a network automation roles. Okay, so you see, this is a routing protocols, internet routing protocols experience. So if you have Python, right, for scripting, that's enough. Okay. So in Oracle, let's check in Oracle. Oracle role. Look at this. Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. You know all these things you have learned in CCNA, CCNP already. And now netconf is a protocol where it can accept all the scripts, okay, frameworks, okay. Everywhere they use, we teach this as well. And as well as Python, we use Python here. Here also we use Python. Okay, Python, and see, Python is preferred right here as well. Scripting automation, Python is preferred. Python is very simple language. It can support everywhere, everything. Okay, so now let me check here for Google job role. Okay, so you can see here, networking protocols and as well as little bit automation. You see BGP is there. You see BGP. Let me search here for. Okay, some companies didn't mention clearly, but yeah, let network development engineer in AWS. So in Amazon we have a org called Obstac IT. I was part of the team, but anyhow, yeah. This is different. Okay, let me check in here. I think I need to search for a role network automation. Okay, network automation. Let's search for this. So this is all about network automation. For network automation, if you see CCNA syllabus also, network automation syllabus is there little bit. A module is there. And we have a dedicated course called Cisco DevNet. What is that? Cisco DevNet. Okay. So you see Cisco DevNet is a network automation course where you see everything. 200 901 909. Okay, 901. Yeah. So all the skill set you also see here in my Tungabadra Networks portal also. Okay, this has a separate course. Okay, first of all, let me show you in LinkedIn about this network automation engineer roles. Then I will come to that point. See, network automation is everywhere it is using. Okay, automation with Python scripting knowledge is required. It's that. Yeah. See, you see Python and Ansible. We use Python and Ansible. And there are advanced things also there like Terraform, networking DevOps, Terraform, Kubernetes, and as well as Salt. There are a lot of things they're using, especially US folks. US folks, you have a lot of opportunities as a network automation engineer. Okay, network automation and DevOps expert. Okay, so due to very high demand of this domain, right? Network automation. Lot of service-based companies and other companies also hiring, and they're giving their they're deploying them in client locations. Look at this role, Python programming with Ansible and all. These all are our networking protocols only, right? Yes or no? So this is what I would like to show you. Okay, so here you will learn everything like what exactly you need. So before going to provide you what exactly we're delivering, right, that content. So we would like to show you the syllabus of Cisco DevNet. Is that here? Yeah, so you can go here in internships here in Tungabadra Networks itself. See the Cisco DevNet course here you will see. Okay, this is a content. Okay, so this Cisco DevNet is consist of CCNA, our Linux. Linux is very much important because you need a automation server. You have to install a Linux and you need to install all the packages, Python and so many libraries, so many things you need to install in Linux platform. That's why we are teaching Linux for networking. And Python, Git and GitHub. Visual Studio is a best tool to edit the programs and you can easily I will show you right now. And the real-time projects. This 10 real-time projects we will give you. 10, more than 10 actually. Okay. So I will show you some of the real-time projects. So if you want to know the syllabus of each and every course, this Cisco DevNet is not like official Cisco. I gave you more than that. Official Cisco, they don't teach Linux. Here we added Linux. Visual Studio, we added it. Git, GitHub, Python, we added it. CCNA advanced tracking cross, we have added it. And real-time projects, we have added it. So there are so much of content we are added here. Okay. Yeah. So what I mean to say is this is a Cisco DevNet course, especially for network automation engineer. There are a lot of existing students who already completed CCNA here And if you guys already know Python very well, you don't need to take Python also. Just take network automation real-time projects. If you don't know, uh, you know, Python and all, only enroll Python and network automation. If you have already completed Linux and CCNA. If you only completed CCNA, enroll for it. So whatever you completed, just ignore it and remaining thing you can enroll it if you're interested only. Okay. I want to show you the importance of this role. There is a huge demand outside, okay, for network automation engineers. You can search it, okay. So now, if you how exactly you can automate the things. So before that, let me show you these roles and responsibilities first. One second. Yeah, here. Okay. So one is zero touch provisioning, and that there is a network automation, one of the big role. And now uh, you can for monitoring purpose you can do device health checks. Health checks means suppose if you do any activity, you need to execute the commands manually and collect the output. You don't need to do that. Write a script can execute it. You just watch the script how exactly it is executing. It will execute all the show commands and collect the output. And in case if we find any suspicious, right, it will tell you, hey, this interface is having high CRC errors. Fix it and proceed the next step. Okay. So automation can do your work. You just watch, you wait and see. That's it. Okay. So net device health checks we can do by automation. Networking monitor we can use. Okay. Uh, in automate, I mean like in monitoring we can do automation. Configuration backup, just now I told you, right? We use automation. And now troubleshooting networking issues. So in your organization, even though if you're working in a small organization, so create a script, guys. Okay. You see a common issues, right? Suppose you're working in a company, every time you will get interface down. What you will do if it is interface down? You will log in the device and validate, right? So create a script, run a script in a platform that will check accurately, so that it can save a lot of time, right? Suppose you are using 10 to 15 devices, small organization. So check, is there any interface down tickets in monitoring tool, right? Or ticketing tool. What you can do, create a script and check it. Is there any ticket is created with interface down? Okay. Fetch all the tickets. Okay. What it will do, I am telling you, as a network engineer, you will get a tickets, right? Based on the tickets, you will work on it. Now, we created a script, especially when I was working in Oracle. What is the manual process? We used to get a tickets when we are on call, and interface down. If it is interface down, right, we need to log in the device, okay, and check whether really it is interface is down or not. If it is down, what we'll do? We'll do basic checks and collect the logs and create a ticket with the field engineer. Hey, this interface is down, and please check, uh, fiber issue or SFP issue. So we will cut a ticket with the field engineer team. So for to do this work, maybe half an hour to 40 minutes it will take. That is for one ticket. If you get 10 tickets, 15 tickets for interface down, it will take a lot of time, right? So what we have done every day when we log in the device, I mean, when we log into our shift, right? So we run a script. So what script will do, it will check in a ticketing tool, is there any interface down tickets? Whatever the interface down tickets, right, it will gather it. And one by one, each ticket it will check. So it will read the description of each ticket. It is saying interface down. It will log in the device automatically. And genuinely, if it is interface is down, immediately what it will do, it will execute show commands and it will cut a ticket with field engineer team automatically. You just watch and see. That's it. In case it is a interface was down when ticket was created, now it is resolved. In case if the interface is up, right, ticket will close automatically. So you understand, right? Whatever the human is doing, the script is doing automatically. Who will create the scripts? We are the network automation engineers will create the scripts. So you also a network engineers in your life, start creating a scripts. Now you don't need to learn much coding, guys. You have lot of AI tools, Chat GPT, Claude AI. So even companies also asking integrating these AI tools to to get a help from AI to write a good code. Okay, you should know how to use AI for your usage. That's it. They're not asking much coding. Basic coding, what is what? At least if you know basics, that is fine. Okay. When I was in Amazon, I was using ChatGPT. When I was in, in here, Oracle also, I was using ChatGPT because we work for ChatGPT. They build one tool for us internally that is integrated with Oracle database. All code it can read. It can help us also. Okay. So a lot of companies are installing Copilot. So many companies are using AI tools now to improvise to faster their work. Okay. So you don't need to do much hard work. No need to worry about, oh, I don't know programming. It's not like that. If you know how to use AI, what exactly you need, right? AI can give you all the things. How I build all my applications, I don't ask any software engineer to build, right? I build all our applications, SMS, SQMS, so many things I build, right? Yeah. Now we are going to build our own voice agent and so many things. Yeah. So anyhow, if you see here, right, that is the power of automation. Every work can be done by automation. So this is very advanced role for bigger organizations. If you really want to move into a very big company, right? Automation skills are very mandatory. Okay. So now what I can give you, I will show you one example. Okay. So I'm going to log in my automation server. So this is called Visual Studio. Okay. What is this? This is called Visual Studio. In Visual Studio, I have logged in here. So don't ask today how you log in, what is this, because this is so much of thing I need to explain. This is just a demo, just understand. This is a Visual Studio. This Visual Studio can interact with your server or computer. Okay. And whatever the files, right, text files or program files, you can see here. So recently, I created a script. Hope you guys are seeing it. I created a script to upgrade image in my switch. Okay. So let me log in one of my switch. So kernel team, are you there on the call? So if you see, right, I want to log in one of my switch like 0.193. So anyone from TBN, are you there on the call?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, it's turned on. Okay. See, this is a switch, guys. So show version. If you see, right, what version I am having right now? 16, 12, 14. It's the latest version. Okay. So let's go to another device. I created a script for you to show you. So let me log in another device. If it is possible, I will show you the live upgrade also. Okay. So show, it's a Bangalore PE. Oh goodness. Okay. This is different device. It's a 4331. 193 is this and 192. Let me log in another. So I'm trying to log in one of my lab switches, okay, to show you this. Just a second. Oh, both switches are upgraded successfully. Fantastic. Okay. Anyhow, to do upgrades, you need to do pre-checks and execution the commands and post checks, right? So what I have a script. So device IP you can give it. So log into your automation server. So this is my automation server. Okay. So what I can do now, I'm going to execute. Uh, I have to execute. 1 second. Home. Okay. So this is a production server where we have so install automation also. Let's see. Yeah, here. So okay. So you need to create a virtual environment. I created it actually. So these things you will understand in things. Okay. I'm just going to just run it script. Okay, so mhm. So I'm going to run a script, Python script. Okay, let's execute Python 3. Oh, mhm. Yeah, CD automation labs. Mhm. Okay, not here. Where is the? Mhm. Okay, let me see where is the path. So I can easily find here the path. Okay, here copy path. Okay, it's a home TV networks, huh? Okay, yes. Now I'm in this path. So this is a script I have created. Okay, so now execute the script. The targeted version is what? Uh, let me show you. So I want to upgrade to 16.12.14. That is the latest version of all 3850 switches. Okay, so the target version of the L3 switches 3850 is 16.12.14. I already upgraded. So sometimes we do mistake. Even though the device is upgraded, right? The device is already upgraded. Again you do upgrade by mistakenly. That is a human error. So yeah, but script, right? What script will do if it is already uh, uh, okay? Yeah, here I need to do. Mm, the virtual environment I need to enable here. Okay. Mm, okay, just a second. So I have to go here, this automation labs. I went to a wrong automation labs and I made it. Okay, so now source virtual environment bin active here. Now I can execute now. Okay, see, it is connecting. It is connected to the device. So what you need to do, you need to copy the image, right, on the device first. Okay, so many things. So what it is saying, the device is already upgraded and committed, so it is exiting. So the script is saying that the device is already upgraded. See, it is already collecting a logs. What logs it is collected? I i ran this script within 5 to 6 seconds only. It is checking the current version. The current version is 16.12.14. This is the targeted version. It's already there, and it is saying that it's already there. The device is already upgraded and committed. So that you cannot do a human error. Okay, so if you have a kernel team, if you have any new switch, can you connect to that new switch so that we can start upgrading? So yeah, I'm just telling you, this is a script. So the script can upgrade everything. Okay, yeah. So to understand this script, you have to understand Python, and you have to understand Linux. You have to understand CI/CD pipelines. Very important. Continuation integration, continuation development. Why we need CI/CD? You may heard about CI/CD pipelines, right? GitHub. That is called GitHub. So your company source code will be in GitHub. The difference between GitHub, I will explain. So there are 10 software engineers or network development engineers. A lot of people are writing code. So they cannot directly change a code on production server. So they have to clone the repositories, they have to create a branches, they have to make their changes in their local repository. So many technical things you cannot understand now. Okay. So what I mean to say is simply the script can execute everything. And also currently this is a switch, right? I have a script where I can push a VLAN configuration. Okay, so let me can we push a VLAN configuration right now on the live? Look at this. This is a switch, right? Some switch. Which this is a switch. Okay, 3850. Show VLAN brief. Okay, what is that? Show VLAN brief. Okay, so currently only VLAN 1 is there. Let's create a VLAN 10 with a script. I have a script. Let me pull that script here. So hope everyone understand the importance of automation. So just now I show you IOS upgrade activity script. So I will show you how to push VLANs also. Okay, yeah, just a second. Yeah, anyone having any questions meanwhile?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ramesh.
Without server, we cannot push the configuration, sir.
How can you push configuration without server? You need a platform, right? Automation platform.
Yeah, right.
You need to create a script. Where you will create a script? On the server only. You have to create a
Okay.
script. See, look at this. This is a script. No, you don't need to worry. The server operating system will be installed on your laptop. We use VMware, so we will help you to do that. The lab setup is very critical here. You don't need to worry. We will help that. Also, if you want,
Okay.
we will give you real production, real server also. But what we do now, we in GNS3 itself, by using VMware, we can set up all the labs. You can do how many scripts you want to run it. But only need is you must have minimum 16 GB of RAM laptop.
Okay. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Mm.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, you're already working in a production server, right? And why are you creating virtual environment again?
No, this is a production server. Okay. It's a very, very lot of applications are running. I install a packages in a virtual environment. You are installing lot of packages. That packages will be conflicted. So internally for
Okay.
automation, there is a separate folder. I created a virtual environment for separate to install a Python, pip. So many things you need to work. Ansible. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. For every device, we have separate virtual environment in that.
No, not device man. For Python only. You have to
Okay.
install a Python on your server. Okay. So
Okay.
I created a virtual environment. In that virtual environment, I install Python. What is virtual environment? Why we need everything you will understand. Don't worry.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay, in the session only. So this is just a demo. How exactly you know you will see. Okay. 1 second. I'm going to create a new file. VLAN config push. Okay. Okay. Fantastic. Anyone having any questions meanwhile? Hope everyone
Ramesh,
understand that.
correct.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not having good knowledge on networking.
Okay.
Can I learn directly automation without
No,
knowing CCNA fundamental?
no, you cannot. You should know how what to do
Oh,
automation, right? Without knowing what to do automation, how can you learn, right? You cannot learn, and
okay. What I'm
so
saying.
you definitely need CCNA. You should know
Okay.
what exactly network engineer does. The network engineer roles and responsibilities, you are automating it. If you don't know the roles and responsibilities, you don't know what you need to automate. You only know programming language and that's it. Okay. Yeah, it's mandatory. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now I created a script to create a VLAN. Okay. So I'm running a script now. Look at this. So there is a script I created a VLAN. So same way. What is that VLAN? So now if you see right here on 193 device, I already logged into 193. You see any VLANs are here? No VLANs, only default VLAN 1 is there. Now I'm going to create a VLAN 10 with the script. Okay, like that you have to create a lot of VLANs. Okay, let's see. So it is attempting. Okay, see how many seconds it took. Tell me, guys, how many seconds it took? 1 or 2 seconds? Hello, have you noticed? I just
Yes.
ran.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
I just ran a script. Okay, where is that? Here. Yeah, here. I just ran a script. Within 2 seconds, VLAN is created. Just one VLAN. Like that, In real world, so many VLANs you need to create. Look at this now. See, where is that? Show VLAN. I'm on the right device. Brief. Oh, VLAN 10 is not created, right? Just a second. I'm checking the script.
It's
In the
showing
server it is
already
there,
exist.
then always
VLAN 10
exist.
is already exist in that
Oh,
status, script status.
VLAN 10 is not existed actually. One second, let me see here. VLAN script is completed successfully. It's not okay. VLAN 10
No,
is already
VLAN 10 is
existed.
already
Already.
exist.
Okay. Which device I have connected? Let me see. 193. I'm on 193 only.
Just check the script which
Yeah, I'm
device is.
checking. I'm checking. I need to change the details. Yeah. Just a second. I need to pull the right script. One second. Where is that output? The first step. Do okay. Why it is okay. Yeah. Actually, I have a lot of automation servers. Other automation server, I have everything. It's a new production automation server actually. I'm pulling the script from there to here. Anyhow, so this can be teach by separate automation engineer we have. She's working in Juniper HP, Juniper as a CFTS L3 engineer. So she can take care of it. I'm just teaching you a demo, Yeah. She will teach you everything. Okay. Python. She had 8 years of experience in automation and everything. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think so. The script is, I think this is the right script. Me.
Sir,
Yeah.
or can you delete that
Now,
VLAN and again run the script?
no, VLAN is not there. Actually, I gave a wrong device
Oh, okay,
details.
okay.
So now I ran
Okay.
it. See, now I ran it. Now you see it is created. Look at this now. So it was only with VLAN 10 right now. If you check right, what is this device? I don't understand. Here I can see VLAN 10 is I'm able to log in the device. I created a VLAN. Uh, it's L3S6. That's the problem. L3S6. What is this device? It's a P2 device. Okay, L3. I think I may be in wrong. Okay, one second. 192.168.0.20.
Check the device IP in script, right?
Yes,
We
yes,
can
yes,
get to know
yes.
which device it is.
Did it? This is a device. See, this is a device. See, show VLAN brief. Look at this. VLAN 10 is created. Now, what I can do in front of you, I'm removing VLAN 10. Okay. Now, do show VLAN brief. VLAN 10 is not there, right? Let me run a script again from server. See, VLAN is created successfully within 2 seconds. Look at this now on 20 router again. See, VLAN 10 is created. You understand, right? This is just an example, small example. Like this, the config can be pushed within fraction of seconds without any error, guys. Okay. So you see the output in CLI here. Okay. So in Oracle, we use CLI kind of execution, but in Amazon, right, or big companies, if they are very good developers, if they create a workflows, they call these Python scripts. This they, just you need to go next. How you install any application, you go next, right? Same way, you will get a wizard, and you need to give device host name and just enter it. That's it. Backend everything will run automatically. The workflow. Backend the workflow, you see Jinja templates, YAMLs, APIs, Python scripts, so many things. Okay, so yeah, to in a production environment you cannot create a script quickly. Okay, so currently the server is production server, but the automation is not. I'm not using any production automation, right? Just a lab device only. Okay, I just push the script. Okay, simply I created and I pushed it. You cannot do it simply. You have to use CI/CD pipelines. So once you done any changes, right, you need to cut a PR. That PR can be approved by your engineers, and then only it will merge it. So that is a CI/CD pipeline stuff. I will explain it later. Okay, in the class. Okay, so Chandana is a tutor who can teach you this automation, Python and network real-time automation projects, and other thing net CCNA and CI/CD, CI/CD pipelines, Git and GitHub. I will teach you. Okay, yeah, this is the concept of network automation. If you want to see the syllabus of network automation, right, there are two things here. Okay, here is that. 1 second. Hmm.
This course includes CI/CD pipeline as well,
Yes, 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 yes. Everything it is included. Okay.
or
Let me
only
show you.
GitHub repository.
Both are same. CI/CD or GitHub both are same. How can you push the code in GitHub through CI/CD only? Both are same actually. Okay. Yeah, everything will cover. Check internship. So people who new to this Tungabadra networks, right? They know what exactly we're delivering. So there are two things: network automation, complete end-to-end internship, or else only Cisco DevNet course. You can choose both. So if you see here, right, the network automation can consist of so many things: CCNA, CCNP, JNCIA with certification assistance, Palo Alto, Aruba, Linux for networking, okay, and AWS, Python, Ansible, APIs, GitHub, CI/CD, and this data formats, JSON, YAML, and Python, Netmiko, Paramiko, and Napalm libraries, real-time projects. This is very important, as well as network engineer real-time projects. This is a very big thing. Okay, you will get everything here. Understand? This is a complete network automation course. Complete, full-fledged. Okay, full-fledged from scratch to very advanced. If you already know any one of these, you have already completed JNCA, right? Remove that and you'll get what you want. Okay, according to that, my team will tell you. Or else, I don't want to this much now. I only need Cisco DevNet, right? Choose DevNet. DevNet is consist of these five courses especially. Okay, so that automation will consist of so many things. Okay, yeah, so you can choose and open courses. One lot of courses are combining and giving as an internship, right? Open one course one by one and check the syllabus and you will come to know. Okay, yeah, so that is the importance of automation. And live, we configure VLANs with scripts as well as iOS upgrades with automation. So many things you do. So we created a bunch of projects. It is in what is that? Other server. We give you that. Okay. So the challenging part is for all the students, how students can practice the scripts. Okay. So we use GNS3. In GNS3, this Ubuntu automation, right? That network automation you see here. This network automation we will set up on your laptop. You must install VMware. To that, you should have a good hardware. Minimum 16 GB of RAM. i5 12th generation or 11th generation is enough. Okay. Only Windows laptops can support to practice network automation. So that how many scripts you want to create, you can create in your local machine and run it. Okay. Yeah, that's all about demo. And right, if you want to research about this, research it and get a clarity, and you can check the syllabus and enroll it. Okay, it will starts from, yeah, Monday. So freshers also, yeah, you can go for freshers also. So instead of asking me, you can just check. Naukari is the thing, right? Naukari, log into Naukari. So these network automation roles you will see only in very big companies. Very big companies, that too very good companies. Okay? Yeah. So why it went to 84? You have to unmute and talk, Mr. Boya Teja and Sai and other. Please try to understand. I cannot check the chart. It is distracting me. Why it is went to 74 to 84? Because of the real-time projects. The real-time project prices also increased. That price hiked here. So the real-time projects content, look at this real-time project content. Okay, look at the content demands it. So the content, if you see, right, where is real-time projects? Okay, courses. If you go here, I will show you. Look at the real-time projects. Look at the modules. How many modules you see? Lot of things you will see. As per the demand, we added so many modules, so many things. Okay, that's why the price is hiked a little. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So you can cross check it. So because of the syllabus content and lot of things, the price is hiked. Okay, yeah. So the price, everything you can ask my team. Okay, the prices is already there in the website. If you can ask my team. I cannot give discount, man. I'm not the person. I'm the only tutor. I'm only here to help you. I'm not a person to discuss about finance things. Go and ask the respective team. Now I'm focusing on completely 99%. I'm focusing on the projects. Within 2 to 3 days, we are going to launch my company website. Okay, to get a projects. So it is already ready. Look at this, the beautiful website. Okay, so try to understand. I'm not into this anymore. Okay, so this, see, look at this. Okay, we are entering into the new era, Tungabadra networks, to handle global projects. Okay, so the beauty is here. Okay, and of course this also developed by us only, and we don't have any programming knowledge. Okay, but we did it. Okay, so yeah, anyhow, so try to understand. I'm not into fee structure and all. Just ask my team. Okay, course duration and everything, you can check it. It may be, if it is full course duration, right, from scratch to advanced, it is 5 months, like CCNA level to here. You already completed CCNA, CCNP, right? Remaining courses will take minimum 2 to 2.5 months. For only Python and network automation, right, projects, it will take 2.5 months. Okay, so coming to freshers, right? Yes, freshers also, it's a huge demanding thing, right? So try here, network automation engineer. Okay, Python. Okay, and what are those? Let me search. Okay, Python and Ansible, CI/CD, CI/CD, yeah, CI/CD tools. Okay, just search for it. And the experience, you can check it in LinkedIn also. Okay, search for it. So 0 years, prompt engineer, backend engineer, that is different. Network automation. So cloud is important, right? Cloud, that's why AWS we added. So you see here so many roles. So this is the ocean, guys. If you learn these skills, okay, automation, site reliability engineers. So if I give these tools, right, Python, it is taking into, let's just give this. Okay, CCNA, and now you know how to search it. So search it. Okay, you can check it. Okay, consultant, especially these roles will be impacted in product-based companies, especially product-based companies. Okay, so Cisco, you have it. It is asking 2 years experience with automation. Okay, so for freshers, I can say it's a very advanced thing, right? For freshers, it is very rare to give you this kind of roles, but there are companies who can work for product-based companies, right? They will hire the people. But if you learn now, within 1 year you can join in your company as a fresher, and your company is also having an automation team. You can interact with your manager and you can quickly move to higher level. Okay, that is the advantage. See, always this is the demanding courses, right? This is the demanding thing. Networking is, wherever you see so many opportunities in networking, right? So next thing is automation. It is having a very demanding thing. So people who know automation, they will treat like a god. I'm seriously telling you. Nobody knows programming. That's why they choose network engineers, right? I mean, like networking domain. So we hate coding generally. We don't understand code and all. So now it's time we need to adapt it. You don't need to write a code. At least use AI and write the code. That's it. Use AI and write the code. Ask whatever you want, ChatGPT, that will give you. Companies are taking subscriptions for from AIs, and they're, you know, uh, to simplify the code in their company. Okay, so yeah, guys, so you have to know basic knowledge of coding, and you should know how to use of AI tools. Mention it in your resume as well for freshers. Okay, that makes you more insights. Okay, yeah. S-
And if you take a code from ChatGPT or some other AI tools,
Mm.
so how we can
Yeah,
clear the
generally,
interview like that?
no, that's what I'm saying. You are just getting a logic from ChatGPT. You should know the basics. So they are
Yeah,
not asking
I
write a they will not ask a code like write a code. It's not like that in networking automation especially. They will ask you simple basics like what is tuples, dictionaries, list. We use list, dictionaries, tuples, and loops. They will give you simple program, simple thing. How loops works, how dictionary works, okay, how regex works, like that. Basic things. And you have to tell if you want to write a big program, how to write. These are the basics are enough. And by using AI tools, I can write a program. You can just tell. I told like this in Oracle interview. I use AI tools. At that time, it was not at, you know, on popular. It just growing. Okay. So company needs work to be done. How you want to do? You should not disclose your source code to the public. Okay. That is very important. At that time, companies are not integrating AIs. Now they are integrating AIs. You're not publicly updating your code. You're internally searching it, right? Okay, you have an advantage. So you cannot simply copy pasting all the code what AI is giving. You need to read the code what AI is giving, understand it, and whatever you need from that you can pick it and use it. And before going to put in production, you will test it also, everything. Okay, so yeah, so in interview they will ask you the hierarchy and the process, what exactly you have done as a network automation engineer. So whatever the roles and responsibilities of network engineer, we did automate. Like, I created a script for iOS upgrade. See, for using Python, you're learning it, right? You're learning Python, right? That's why you're learning Python. Okay.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
learning, that's why you're learning Python. Everything, see, definitions you will learn. And you use libraries called Netmiko. What Netmiko will do, you can send a command, simply send commands. Okay, show, VLAN, brief. Okay. What is string? Okay, what is tuples, everything you will learn, dictionaries. Okay, so basics. Python will be 30 days, we will teach you Python for 30 days, fantastic way. Okay, after that real time projects, this code whatever the script is, right, this code breakdown also we will teach you, what you are importing, why you created a definition, and each and everything, each and every line in this code we will explain you. That comes in the real time projects. Okay, yeah, we will give you a lot of stuff. I'm telling you, after 1 or 2 years, right, this will be very, very, very demanding outside. Now also there, you can check it, the prices outside as well, what they're delivering, see the content, how they are delivering. Okay, so now I have been there, me and other people, we are part of, we wrote a lot of scripts with the help of AI or our own stuff. And also in big companies we use Terraform as well, so we write a scripts in Terraform. That is for different story, but this is the basic thing you need. Once
Mm.
you learn these basics, company will give you training, KT, what tools they are using internally. Okay, yeah.
Okay. And one more question.
Hmm.
So, what I mean, whenever discussing about automation, we are talking about Python only.
Ah.
So, when we are going to learn Ansible and Napalm, Nornir, something.
This is all are part of Python only. It's a simple. Those are libraries. Okay, Python libraries. Okay. So the hierarchy is simple. The hierarchy is first you will learn CCNA. That is very important. You have to learn CCNA networking. Okay. You must learn CCNA first. After that, you have to go through CCNA networking real time projects. CCNA real time projects. After that, Python. So even if you go through real-time projects later, must should complete this course. This is a recommendation. Once it is done, we'll teach Python. Even see, Python is a programming language, you will learn it. But here we use Python for networking, right? When they're explaining about any concept, they use networking examples. If you want to understand this networking examples, you must learn this. Okay. Or else if you know already basic networking, you can directly join Python, parallelly join this as well. Okay. It's up to you. Okay. So yeah. So after completion of this Python, within the Python only you will understand Ansible, Netmiko, Paramiko. After that Git, GitHub and REST APIs step by step. And after all completion of all this, right, you will learn network automation real-time projects with big scripts. Okay, the step-by-step process is going to happen. Okay, the other courses also there, JNCIA, Aruba, right? That also advantage, very big advantage. Okay, now why Aruba is important in enterprise? You see, wherever you go, Aruba is using in enterprise. Why? Because Aruba is supporting great automation. So now the vendors are looking for a devices who supports great automation. When we are in Oracle, we use Cisco, Juniper, Arista. So we have seen so many bugs for Juniper for automation due to internal library mismatches and version mismatches. So many things. Okay, yeah. So if the product is good for
Hey,
automation, they're purchasing it. Yeah,
Ramesh, can you hear me?
yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, I have a. I mean, I'm so. I mean, you are going through the more for the freshers, right? So,
Mm.
what is your recommendation for the experienced
No,
engineers?
this is for experienced only, right?
No, I understand, but where to start? Like, if you go back
Yeah.
to your curriculum, right? So
So
you have
yeah,
started with CCNA and
so
all
first
that,
of
right?
yeah,
So,
first of all, I will talk to each and everyone first. First of suppose to you. So how many years of experience do you have?
I have a 15 plus.
15 plus. Do you have any prior experience in networking?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, if you have, right? So then you can start Python directly if you know already basic networking. Okay. So if you want to learn
Mm-hmm.
networking packet level, right? Yes, CCNA is mandatory for what? Because Python programming languages we are teaching and giving examples of networking. If you already been in networking, right? We are starting Python batch from 19th. Okay, not 19, 20. Okay, or
Okay.
else, or else if you don't know anything about networking, join CCNA first. After that, we will add you next batch
And I
Python.
understand. I got that
Mm,
point. But
mm,
if I would like to go for a Python, right? So,
mm.
in that in that Python automation course, what are the topics are you going to cover?
That's what it is there in the courses. Look at this syllabus. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so these are the courses you can see. Okay,
Right.
where is that?
Now I've seen the
Oh.
separate one for the DevNet and automation, Python automation, right? So
So
which one are you?
see, DevNet and network automation both are different, but combination of courses. That's it. That's the only difference. Okay. So let me open one by one. Okay. So first of all, in Python, what are the topics which we have covered, right? These are the topics. Core Python variables. You see, right? This is a syllabus for Python. You can check it if you want. And coming to
Mhm.
internships, DevNet and network automation, you can check it here. This DevNet, right? Okay. This DevNet is combination of CCNA, just Python, Git, CI/CD, Visual Studio, and network automation real-time programming. Only this thing. Linux for networking. It covers
So if
only
I
these
want to
four.
exclude the first one, CCNA is not required. So in that case,
In that case, they will remove the CCNA budget and they will tell you the budget. My team.
okay.
Okay. So
What
that's
what do you
what
cover in the Visual Studio?
Visual
The
Studio
VS
is just
Code.
just a tool. Okay. How to connect your
Hmm.
servers. It's just a tool. How to use it in a coding environment. That's it.
Okay.
The Visual Studio,
Okay.
like
But are
how
you
you
going to cover any Cisco like PyATS or any other advanced tools?
no. So whatever globally generally we use, right, simply we don't use any PyCharm as well, just Visual Studio currently. Okay.
No, no. PyATS. Do you have an idea on
No,
PyATS?
no,
Like a
no, no,
Cisco released stuff.
no,
Okay.
no. We're not using that.
So
Okay.
it was a Cisco internal tool, but they
Yeah,
opened
that's
up,
what
to the public use.
yeah, that is internal tool. So that's what. So if you know how to connect with your server and make changes, that is fine. Whatever the tool, the behavior is same, right? Maybe the options, maybe you will see more, depends on the tool. Okay, all you need is write a code, edit a code in a simple manner, and that Visual Studio, Copilot, you can integrate it Copilot here, AI features. Okay, but this can provide you CLI also at the bottom. I just disable it actually. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
Can you
yeah.
please go back again?
Where?
Yeah, if I would like to see the,
Mm.
the individual topics, like, right, in each step, like, you mentioned it like
Individual
objectives,
course
like an
or
high level information, right?
individual course, right? You're talking
Now, I just
individual.
want to understand that, individual topics within that each one. Yeah. If I example, like we go to Linux for networking, what topics are you going to cover within that one?
That's what. So all the courses are listed here. You need to go there in courses and explore the syllabus. Linux for networking.
Individual. Okay.
Yeah, click here.
Mm-hmm.
You will see all. See, these are the modules you will see. Only for Linux for
Understood.
networking, not for administration. We all also going to teach you something like how to install the packages, like Linux commands, how to check the networking stuff, route table, or how to install the services, packages, basic Linux fundamentals, and these modules we are covering for 10 days, 5
Understood.
to 7 to
So
10
if
days.
we'd like to exclude any of the course within that package, then we can exclude that, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Please
Yeah.
explore the individual
Okay.
courses, see the content clearly, and let us know. Okay. I mean, you can get a clarity and compare that content, whether some content you might already know, some content. See, the thing is, every company has different tools that can be given during KT process once you join that. But the globally, the during interview or anywhere, right, they will ask you concepts, how you can get it done. Okay, so the concepts you have to be perfect, and globally 90% outside they're using this, right? So whatever they're using, yeah, we are grabbing them and combine and create a internship program for the people. Okay, yeah, you can just people
Okay.
who don't know anything, you can check in ChatGPT. Okay, this guy is giving internship with these modules, how it is very how it is exactly, you can check it, or else tell them read Tungabadra networks, give you this URL, the AI Claude or ChatGPT can read it and give you. And yeah, you have to do research, about it. But telling you guys, automation is a big thing. Okay, every network engineer should learn automation. Okay, if you want to settle in a good companies with good packages. Okay, yeah, and it's easy to get in a product-based company as well. Very high chances. Yeah. Okay, any questions? It's a Juniper
Hi, President
course.
Cisco there.
Yeah, one second.
Hi, Ramesh
Surendra,
Goud.
Amar, one second. Hey, Surendra, it's a
Yeah.
Juniper certification course, man, Surendra. Same like CCNA. You can explore it. Okay. Yeah. And yeah, Amar ready. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, yes. In Cisco DevNet, in CCNA Advanced is there, including CCNA Advanced or real-time projects also mentioned, or only for
Yes, yes.
CCNA?
Real time projects also
Yeah.
mentioned in network internship. If you take internship, right,
Only
here you will
DevNet,
see.
Cisco DevNet.
Cisco DevNet,
Yeah.
it will not come. Cisco DevNet, it won't come. DevNet is
Only for automation.
only for automation,
Automation real-time, right?
CCNA Advanced and Linux. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
what I can do, yeah, I'm going to give you this, internship links to, chart boxes. You guys can check it. Okay, yeah. Also, always go to Tungabadra networks and explore it. Yeah, no problem. You will see all here. Okay, see the
Okay.
syllabus and take time and do research and yeah, and get back to us. Okay, so it will start from where it will start Python classes from 20, as well as CCNA also will start from 21, 22 new batch. Everything so there is another core internship demo session I'm going to conduct on 19th actually. So that is for new internship, not for automation. This is for automation, that is for another demo. That demo also you can join, and in case after that you can decide. Okay, yeah.
And 20 onwards only for automation, right? Start. Network
20,
automation real-time.
yeah, Python will
Yeah.
start 20 Python module will start, and 22 CCNA will also start. So there are a lot of programs we start every month, and during second week and fourth week. Okay, yeah.
Actually, I have
So
enrolled early Cisco DevNet. Okay, already completed in Python, but
Okay.
in group means,
Yeah, for you real-time projects also start different times time, yeah. So for new people, morning they can teach what is that? Python, but evening for you evening is going on, right? I think so, right? So they
yeah,
will
yes,
they
correct,
will
yeah,
continue the time slam. So yeah, GitHub and everything same time. It will continue until the automation is completed. Yeah. How was the Python
okay,
classes
fine.
by the way?
Okay, now it's good, no problem.
Yeah,
Okay.
great.
Up to completed, up to now, inheritance is completed.
Yeah,
Now encapsulation will start today. Yeah.
yeah. There are couple of
Up to inheritance, yes, good. Yeah.
yeah, great. So there are 3 to 4 classes, and I think that those will also will complete, and yeah, after that
Yes.
I will take CI/CD session, okay, and after
Okay, fine.
that she will start teaching Python scripts, okay, yeah,
Okay,
great,
fine.
fantastic. So I gave a demo with the production devices, but for you, we will create a lab setup, and you can write a number of scripts and execution. Okay, yeah, cool. Then thank you so much, everyone.